Over the years, we've seen a bunch of really great offensive tackles in the NFL, but still some stand above the rest and have truly managed to become shining examples of just what an amazing tackle is. In today's video, we'll be going over some of the best offensive tackles we've seen across the NFL and ranking them to see which one was the best. So let's dive right into it all. Starting off at number 6 on the list is Terron Armstead, Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins signed Armstead, a former star of the Saints, to a 5-year, $75 million contract in March in an effort to address their left tackle issues. Given Armstead's success throughout his NFL career, we wouldn't be surprised if he meets the contract's high expectations of $87.5 million with incentives. Terron's final season with the Saints was restricted by elbow, knee, and shoulder ailments to just 8 games. Despite this, on 263 pass-blocking snaps, he only allowed 1 sack, 2 quarterback hits, and 9 hurries. Armstead, a 2013 third-round pick out of Arkansas Pine Bluff, has never allowed more than 5 sacks in a season and has allowed 7 sacks overall since 2018. In 2021, Armstead also had to cope with the dizzying array of quarterbacks in New Orleans, but his pass-catching ability remained unaffected. For better or worse, Armstead burying Falcons defender James Vaughters off the edge prevents Trevor Siemian from delivering this 25-yard graveyard ball to tight end Adam Troutman. Following up on number 5 is Jordan Mailata, Philadelphia Eagles. When the Eagles got hold of Mailata, he was still a work in progress. He was a rugby player who was born in Bankstown, New South Wales, Australia. The NFL was interested in him because of his athleticism, and Eagles line coach and run game coordinator Jeff Stoutland spotted him as he entered the International Player Pathway program. Philadelphia chose him in the 7th round of the 2018 draft, and over the course of the past 2 seasons, Mailata has established himself as the Eagles' starting left tackle after overcoming several injury setbacks. In 511 pass-blocking repetitions in 2021, he only allowed 3 sacks. This was down from 7 in 2020. He also only allowed 2 quarterback hits and 20 quarterback hurries. He also demonstrated that he was a rolling butcher knife in the run game. If his upward trajectory continues, the 4-year, $64 million contract extension he signed in September may turn out to be amazing. A natural at getting moving in space, Mailata will just run over any hapless defenders who get in his way. Week 1's practice versus the Falcons went horribly wrong for Atlanta safety Richie Grant. Without Mailata's splatter shot blocking, receiver Jalen Reagor wouldn't have gained 25 yards after the catch on a 23-yard touchdown reception from Jalen Hurts. Next at number 4 on the list is Tyron Smith, Dallas Cowboys. Every season from 2012 through 2019, you could make a fairly good case for Tyron Smith being the top left tackle in the NFL. He achieved 8 Pro Bowl appearances, 2 first-team All-Pro selections, and induction into the Hall of Fame's All-2010s team in this manner. 2020 was a regrettable fallback because Smith was injured and missed all but 2 of the games. It was understandable to question if that was the beginning of the end, considering that he hadn't played a full 16-game season since 2015 at that point. Smith enjoyed a comeback season after missing 6 games in 2021 due to back and ankle problems and a stint on the Cowboys' COVID list. On 515 pass-blocking repetitions, Smith surrendered 3 sacks, 5 quarterback hits, and 9 quarterback hurries, though even the sacks weren't always problematic or symptomatic of more serious problems. When 49ers edge rusher Charles Omenihu was sacked in the wild-card round, Smith took Omenihu all the way around the arc. Dak Prescott held onto the ball for a considerable amount of time, which is how Prescott ended up on the ground. More of the Smith we've expected could be seen in a 24-yard Prescott pass to Cedric Wilson Jr. from the same game. Jordan Willis, an edge rusher, could not approach Prescott since Smith had already tackled him. You can also ask Panthers linebacker Shaq Thompson about how effectively Smith seals the edge at the second level on this 47-yard Ezekiel Elliott scamper if you have any qualms about how the veteran still functions as a run blocker. At number 3 on this list is Tristan Wirfs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The tackles will have plenty of opportunities to pass protect due to the Buccaneers' pass-heavy system and their propensity for postseason outings with Tom Brady. With 801 pass-blocking snaps during the previous season, Wirfs topped all right tackles but also surrendered 3 sacks, 2 quarterback hits, and 10 quarterback hurries. The Saints' Cameron Jordan proved to be the biggest thorn in Wirfs' side, getting to Brady twice under his supervision in weeks 8 and 15. As one of the top edge defenders in the NFL, Jordan can easily take advantage of one of Wirfs' few remaining flaws at this stage, which is the likelihood of getting yanked off his base with bull rushes. But Wirfs is the best pass protector in the league when he extends his hands to attack and deflect defenders. It takes time to get everything ready to throw the ball downfield, and on this 20-yard pass from Brady to Mike Evans against Washington in Week 7 that resulted in a 40-yard touchdown, Wirfs absorbed the full rush from underrated lineman Matthew Ioannidis, shielding Brady as he scanned the left for his go-to target. Wirfs may top our list of best right tackles next year with a few minor technical tweaks. He comes in at number 3 overall, but there's currently only one right side protector better than him in that regard, and we'll let you guess just who that is. Moving to the second best offensive tackle on the list, Lane Johnson, Philadelphia Philadelphia Eagles. After a difficult rookie season in which he gave up 11 sacks and 60 total pressures, the Eagles picked Johnson with the 4th overall choice in the 2013 draft out of Oklahoma. When healthy, Johnson has been a pillar of stability for Philly's line. He missed 3 games last season to deal with depression and 4 games each in 2019 and 2020 due to injuries. Johnson was one of the best right tackles in the NFL when he was on the field, blocking 448 passes while allowing only 1 quarterback hit and 10 hurries. These days, it's standard procedure to allow 2 sacks, 7 quarterback hits, and 30 quarterback hurries on 1,153 pass blocking snaps over the course of 3 seasons. He may be the finest screen blocker in the NFL, which is helpful for right tackles facing Jalen Hurts, a right-handed quarterback. Against the Jets, Johnson waited patiently before taking off to prevent linebacker Quincy Williams from intercepting this 16-yard screen throw to tight end Dallas Goedert. He also possesses all the qualities you look for in a pass protector, especially when the Eagles throw deep. Johnson wraps edge defender Shaquille Barrett completely around the arc on this 35-yard Hurts connection to Quez Watkins during the Buccaneers game in the wild card stage, putting his quarterback in a favorable position. This is true in Johnson's situation, and this gives us a chance to nudge coaches towards calling plays that give the big guys more touches. Taking up the number 1 spot on the list is Trent Williams, San Francisco 49ers. Williams' competitive nature is evident because maybe his most outstanding play of the 2021 season resulted from frustration. Williams totally trucked defender Eric Stokes with 7 seconds left in the first half of the 49ers' 30-28 Week 3 loss to the Packers as quarterback Trey Lance casually cruised into the end zone. Williams was defeated as a pass blocker in the previous play, which is uncommon to witness. Preston Smith, an edge defender, offered Williams a double move before sprinting to Jimmy Garoppolo to provide pressure and disrupt the ball. In 2021, Williams did not see many of these plays. Last season, he allowed 1 sack, 6 quarterback hits, and 16 quarterback hurries on 591 pass blocking attempts. He's played for both the 49ers, who have profited from his experience since 2020, and the then Washington Redskins throughout the course of his final 4 seasons, allowing a total of 6 sacks in total. But this physical superiority is a major theme in Williams' drama. He drew right to seal linebacker Deion Jones to the edge on this 3-yard Jeff Wilson run against the Falcons in Week 15, and then he shoved Jones out of the party. He might have had a promising career as a bouncer had he not inked a deserving 6-year, $138 million contract deal in March. Williams is a hybrid of a technician and an attacker. In the NFC Championship game, Von Miller of the Rams faces Williams, who kicks to Miller before simply removing him from the game. Williams had no chance, but Miller gave him a respectable ride because he's so good. Otherwise, Brandon Ayuk's 31-yard reception from Jimmy Garoppolo would not have happened. That's a wrap for this video. In your opinion, which of these offensive tackles is the best in the NFL? Comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.